lifetime, or probably a few times, we get a chance to create history. And this is one such moment to be part of 200 weeks of our system, that is water literacy program, water education system, one of its kind in the world. We exactly remember how we started, a team of few people, few heads coming together, the idea streaming down from the kitchen. We thought we should have a system, we should start something, and we should walk the path. And at that point of time, there was no such system called water literacy and water education happening anywhere in the world. So we had this opportunity, we saw this as an opportunity instead of complaining. जिंदगी हम सबको मौका देती है, सिचुएशन देती है, परिस्थितियां देती हैं. उस परिस्थिति में, उस सिचुएशन में, what you feel and think about is the response that you're going to magnify, that you're going to manifest in this universe. So instead of complaining about what was not available, we got inspired to start our own academy, our own institution, our own educational system. And this was the idea, that we would start a water literacy session. And while starting the water literacy session, we thought, if we are going to do it online and if we are going to do it on Zoom, why not utilize the time and the space that is available in the internet for the rest of the world? And either way, we were committed to start a system to learn water education and to adopt the right kind of drinking water and drinking water technology as a way of life. Now, with this mindset, we thought, if the school is empty, if the classroom is empty, and if we can accommodate the rest of the seekers, genuine seekers, irrespective of the line of sponsorship, the line of genealogies, we did not think about how much money we would make. We did not know how far we would go. But then, as we had learned from our masters and mentors in life, even if there is one student in the system should be on. Even if there is one genuine seeker, one life, किसी एक जिंदगी के लिए पूरे विश्व में, in the entire universe, maybe our water education can be the turning point. It can be the end of their lifetime sufferings. It can be end of their many lifetime karmas. So we could be that shining light in somebody's life somewhere in the world. We don't know who it would be, because life has its own unique way of unfolding itself at the right time for the right people. So probably we may be listening the same thing again and again, over and over, over and over. Life would seem to be repeating in front of us, and probably we would not be in a position to connect those threads and dots. But when the timing is right, the light dawns upon us, some kind of an intelligence suddenly creates a spark, ignites that fire in us to realize, oh, we are sitting on this particular solution that we were seeking all our lifetimes. So, ladies and gentlemen, तहे दिल से आप सब लोगों का स्वागत है इस प्लेटफॉर्म पे 200 वीक ऑफ पेनेशिया सेलिब्रेशंस. वी वेलकम यू एज वन वर्ल्ड वन फैमिली एनर्जिक. एंड ये 200th week of PANACEA Forum wouldn't have been complete without so many visible, invisible contributors in our lives. There were founders, there were co-founders, there were co-creators and founders, and people have traveled with us and they have got down in different destinations. And each one got off to their own stations, but the system continued. That is the power of a system. When you trigger a system, system is not about an individual. A system is always about a team of people who come with a common vision and also a personal vision. They collaborate together, they blend together for a common purpose, and also personal development. Swarth or Parmarth both have to go together. It has to be a mutual collaboration. So it is collaboration of lot of minds from 0A to 1A to 2A to 3A to 4A to 5A to 6A to 6A to 6A 2-2 -3 -4 -8. So many people have contributed in making of PANACEA. So PANACEA is not about an individual. PANACEA एक सोच है. PANACEA is a beautiful word in healthcare, in pharmacy, which is remedy for anything and everything. यदि आपके जीवन में, if at all in your life and lifetimes, if you're seeking something, the solution is over here on this platform, on this forum. It may not be through one person, but it could be through the power of association and the team of people involved here. तो तहे दिल से आप सब लोगों को gratitude for each and every visible, invisible contributor on this platform who are there here right now physically, who are there with us in spirits. In this 200th week, they are not able to join us physically over here. And there are people who have been offering and extending prayers and well wishes for this celebration to happen. So we recognize each and every contributor of PANACEA on this particular day and in this particular moment. And with this, this program today has been created in such a way, ये celebration का माहौल है. So we have not prepared too many things. हम लोग technically, scientifically, methodically, technologically कुछ नहीं करने वाले. Okay, so instead of going on a complaining mode, आप अगर आपके लाइफ के एक अहम हिस्से को सेलिब्रेट करेंगे तो आप कैसे महसूस करेंगे, किस तरह की एनर्जी आप इस फॉरम में लेके आएंगे. बिकॉज दिस सेलिब्रेशन इज नॉट अबाउट एन इंडिविजुअल, it is about each one of us over here. And in this particular moment, I would like to invite the first messenger for the day, the co-founder of PANACEA H2O Gold 44477, Arundhati Iyer, the first lady of hospitality industry to be decorated with Medallion of Excellence for her contribution into the हाइड्रोजन अल्कलाइन वाटर मूवमेंट इनटू द हॉस्पिटैलिटी इंडस्ट्री. और अगर ये पेनेशिया फोरम ने वाटर एजुकेशन का कमिटमेंट नहीं लिया होता, अगर सिस्टम में पार्टिसिपेट करने का एक डिसीजन नहीं लिया होता, तो क्या होता. तो चलिए सुनते हैं अरुंधति जी से. अरुंधति जी, ओवर टू यू. थैंक यू.
Hello. Good evening and namaste. Thank you so much, all of you. And thank you so much, Shashi sir, for having me here. Today, I'm very excited. We all are celebrating this 200th week of PANACEA Friday and Saturday system. I know, sir, you're a man of the system. And since I met you, I joined working with you. You always believe system is always better than any individual or any company. And that's how I have grown up with your system, with your education, with your pattern of working with people, nurturing, caring, and sharing in this particular industry called direct selling or network marketing industry. Coming to the point about our PANACEA system, I'm very, very grateful to you and thankful to you for creating such a system and for creating such a platform for all the people who are eager to take education. And I'm telling you, sir, your dedication, your sincerity, your dynamism for system and education gives the inspiration to all of us. And that's how my journey in this particular industry, and especially with you, working with people, working for the people and working by the people, I'm truly, truly enjoying this journey. I know that through this system and pattern of education, we can absorb the knowledge very well. Because if you work alone, if you try to take education alone, you work alone and even you struggle alone. You work, you see the hard time and hard way of that your knowledge alone. But when you work with people, when you work with system, you always say that system always takes care of you. And that's how system take you along with you in hand in hand. And that's how just to know this, I'm very happy today that there is no no session. Today there is no typical education, no script, and today just celebration. So I hope you all will enjoy this celebration today. And of course, afterwards, we are always ready to take the knowledge. Thank you so much, all of you again, for coming here and having us here. Thank you so much, all of you from all over the world. Thank you, Rishi. Thank you, JVG. Thank you, Suma. Thank you, Hemaji. Thank you, Binduji. Thank you, all of you, the PANACEA team and our PANACEA family. Thank you so much, Shashi sir, once again for giving this opportunity and platform to all of you, all of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
After a brief introduction from Arundhati ji, the co-founder, the message is very, very clear for all of us today over here that 200 week is all about being in a celebration mode. Now let us move to the second messenger of the day. These are going to be the pillars of PANACEA. The AVP partners have been part of this system for a long, long time. And let me have the privilege of introducing Dr. Bindu Govil, a holistic medical practitioner for a span of almost 4 decades. And most of her medical practices come from holistic background. And more than that, she's also an IDSA kANGEN awardee from our team. And it is a very, very prestigious recognition, IDSA awardee woman premier for kANGEN project. So Dr. Bindu, we would like to hear from you in this moment as an AVP partner and your message to the entire world. Thank you. Dr. Bindu, you have to unmute yourself.
Yes. Good evening, everybody. Om Shanti. Gratitude to the universe. Gratitude to the Oshiro sir for getting Magic kANGEN in this universe that has brought us all together on this platform. So I'm really very grateful, and gratitude to Shashi sir and Arundhati who brought me in this system, who introduced me with Magic kANGEN. And really, it's wonderful to be with the system, to be on this PANACEA platform. I'm really thankful and with lots of gratitude. To be in a system is really one of the greatest things. We see that nature itself runs with a system. You'll see that the whole year we have a system and order-wise seasons. Then even the nature and the God has given us this beautiful human body, which again runs on the system. So we see that God has created system everywhere. Hence, system even is important in our life. And that is what PANACEA has given us, a system with its philosophy of one world, one family, a Magic kANGEN. Then you have a philosophy of yes, global unification movement. And then again, you have a family of global system exposure. So we are so grateful to you, sir, that you have given us such a wonderful and the beautiful platform where we can educate ourselves, evolve ourselves, as well as empower ourselves with such a unique movement, with such a unique technique of water literacy. So again and again, मैं अपने दिल से आपको शुक्रिया करती हूँ कि आपने मुझे इस सिस्टम से जोड़ा, आपने मुझे यहाँ इंट्रोड्यूस किया और मुझे इतना अच्छा नॉलेज और एजुकेशन यहाँ मिला जो कि आज लाइफ को पूरी तरह से बदल दिया है. So I'm gratitude again. This is the system which is required but by each and everyone. This system takes care of each and every person who is desired to get itself educated. Let it be from any place, any state, any country, any race, or any distributor line. There is no discrimination. So this platform is global platform where anybody can join from anywhere in the world. Really, sir, grateful for getting such a unique platform where we can get our desired results without any, मतलब हमें कोई मेहनत ही नहीं करनी पड़ी सर. इतना आसानी से आपने सब कुछ हमें दे दिया, तो वो हमारे लिए वो बहुत इजी हो गया to get the desired results, to move forward, to understand the system. Even the water which we are drinking has its own system of running its own system. पानी भी एक सिस्टम से बना है, पानी भी एक सिस्टम से हमारी बॉडी में चलता है. तो सिस्टम बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट है हमारी लाइफ में. And that system Shashi sir has given us on this platform through PANACEA H2O Gold 44477. Thank you, sir. Lots and lots of gratitude. Congratulations for completing 200 weeks. And I'm really grateful to be part of this system, to be part of 200 weeks rather. Thank you, thank you, thank you, sir. Thank you, Arundhati. आप लोगों ने, and even all the mentors who come on this platform to give us this unique education with lots and lots of information, with all the golden nuggets. Thank you very much. बहुत बहुत दिल से धन्यवाद, दिल से शुक्रिया सभी का. And please keep yourself attached to the system, because it is only the system which can benefit each and everyone. Maybe today, maybe tomorrow, maybe any day, but it is the system which is 100% going to benefit each and everyone. I think this is very important, and the system has stayed itself with 200 weeks. It's one of the biggest milestone in the history of the human history, I can say. A system running for 200 weeks. आज हमारे जीवन में कितने उतार चढ़ाव आते हैं, बहुत सारी समस्याएं आती है, लेकिन फिर भी ऐसे ही सर के जीवन में भी आती होंगी, जरूर आती है, लेकिन फिर भी सिस्टम कभी बंद नहीं होता है. सिस्टम इज ऑलवेज ऑन फ्राइडे एंड सैटरडे ऑन इट्स टाइम. ये बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है. इसीलिए दिल से बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, बहुत बहुत शुक्रिया. Congratulations. Thank you, sir, for making me come on this platform. Gratitude and congratulations again and again to you and Arundhati. Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you, Dr. Bindu. And all of you can type 222 for Dr. Bindu Govind, the ABP partner for PANACEA, amidst of busy practicing schedules and handling patients. She's still in a clinic and trying to handle this program over here and participating for a sharing in 200 week celebrations. So thank you, Dr. Bindu. जैसे कहते हैं, it is always said, the most irreplaceable part of your contribution to any human being on planet Earth is your time. You can replace money, you can replace skills, you can replace profits, you can replace so many things in life, but you cannot give back the time somebody has invested on you. So anybody, any single person or soul who contributes their time to either listen to you or to share something with you, or to be part of your life, to be part of your dreams, to be part of your purpose, we need to be in gratitude, because gratitude alone is the only light that can bring the grace upon us to transform every disability into a supersonic ability. अगर जिंदगी में किसी रुकावट से हमको बाहर निकलना हो, if we have to counter or handle any kind of a situation or an obstacle or an hurdle in our personal life, social life, emotional life, career or financial life, whatever it might be, we all need to be living or practicing gratitude in our day-to-day life so that the grace of life shines upon us and merits us and qualifies us to the next level to cross those barriers and hurdles and shine upon like a legend. Now, with this, we move to the second AVP partner of our team. Again, women power. Today, we are going to see a lot of women power in PANACEA. So, the second lady, IDSA awardee, woman kANGEN winner, all the way from Rourkela, Orissa, Dimple Sahu, one of the most dedicated, committed AVP partners of PANACEA. So, Dimple Sahu, over to you for next 5 minutes. डिम्पल जी, अगर आप सुन रही हैं तो if you can unmute yourself.
Good evening to all.
Okay. So in the meanwhile, while the AVP partner is getting ready for doing her sharing, we will move to our very, very special guest today, all the way from Philippines. He is none other than Sir J.V. Pacifico, the 001 of USA. And when I heard Sir's story of how he became part of Enagic, why he is part of Enagic, and what made him continue this journey this far, it is an amazing life story that we need to listen from him today on the 200th week of PANACEA celebrations, because his existence in the Enagic journey has been much more than 200 weeks. Almost close to 15 years he's been part of the Enagic journey. He is the chairman of Federation of Enagic Global Distributors. So 3 million distributors. He is the chairman of the Distributors Federation of Enagic, and also he is the president of Enagic Philippines. So Sir J.V. Pacifico, sir, our mentor on this platform, most welcome here. Thank you for your encouragements always. J.V. Pacifico, sir, the platform is all yours.
Thank you so much for being here and for inviting me to PANACEA. And I would like to congratulate you all to be here because we are part of the family. I know I'm in the Philippines, and thank you for being a part of the family. It's a global family. As you mentioned earlier, I've been with Enagic for 20 years. I started 2004, which was 1 year after they introduced kANGEN water in United States of America. So I'll tell you a little bit how I started. That was 2004. I have no idea really what kANGEN water is all about. So it so happened that during that year, my late wife, Aurora, was suffering physically. And she literally was bedridden because of the disease that she was suffering. And a friend of mine was really a really good heart. I'm thankful for it, that she knocked on our door early morning, like 6 o'clock in the morning, and knocked on our door and said, JB, why don't you let your wife try the water? I have no idea, but I thought that she was crazy because she knows that my late wife has been in medication for almost 3 months, 3 months or 4 months. And she was suffering from, like RA, rheumatoid arthritis, and also GERD. GERD is like acid, acid coming from the stomach to your throat. And that was really something else. And she was suffering for 1 year and a half. She was taking a big purple pill. And she got a water. And I just, myself, I don't know if really it's true or not, but after 2 days drinking the water, the first thing she noticed is she said, "Oh, I feel good. I feel good." I said, "Wow, what's good? What's good?" You know, and it's amazing. 2 days, her GERD just went away. Very powerful. That told me, I said, "Wow, this is very powerful," and I was so thankful, that I was introduced to Kangin water, and that's how I started. There's no, and at the same time, we are suffering financially. Our house, once the bank wants to foreclose our house. So it was something else. It really changed my life because of Kangin water. And the thing is that just imagine my check when I decided to buy the machine. My wife issued a check and it bounced. We don't have money. You know how it bounced, the check will bounce? That's what it is. 4 times it bounced. And so they keep calling me. They keep calling me, and I said to myself, sorry, but we don't have the money. And then after that, after 4 months, the manager called me and said, JV, I want that machine back in the office today. And I was scared because they want to take it back. I haven't had, so I said, where's the plan? So I asked my friend to drive me to the office, and it's far, because my car is it's a junk car. I cannot drive. So anyway, so I went there. I explained to the manager why I bought the machine. And when he heard about my story, that because I bought the machine for my wife and she feels good about it, and that's what I remember that moment when he told me, he said, JB, I'm really, really sorry because of your wife's, illness and suffering. This is what Inaji can do for you. I want you to keep the machine and hopefully it will help your wife. So much compassion. There's so much compassion in this company. That's why I never forget that. That's why I'm still here, still running the mission of Inaji. And now we are all global. We are now about 3 million. And I'm glad to meet you guys. I've been to Mumbai the first time. I don't remember when was that, but I was there, and I was really, really like amazed how Kangen water molds mold us into one. Just like water, because water is universal. It's like music. Music you can understand. It's the same as water. You know, and it's, to me, up to now, I just can't even imagine how big that we have to do, the mission that we are in front of us, because we are only few. There are only 3 million out of how many millions out there, and that's our mission. To provide information. And I'm really glad that Panacea, it's to Gold, is it's a platform everybody could join and share the education that we need. And because it's hard to explain, water is hard to explain. You know what I'm saying? Water only, I always tell, the water is a miracle. Water is a miracle. Anybody could avail to it, and without water, we all perish, we all die. And I'm still here. I'm still, it's the story that makes us a really, really good instrument to tell people out there. It's our story. It's not about technical aspect of, of the machine. It's not about it. It's about our story. I don't know, Mr. Oshiro. I've listened to Mr. Oshiro since that was 20 years ago. And I never seen Mr. Oshiro doing a demo. Never. Maybe you too. You haven't seen him doing a demo. He only tells story, the same over and over and over again. Why he became this and why he was there and why his purpose is all about. So it's about story. And it's amazing because I hear so many stories that sometimes I would say it's impossible. People get cured, people get, oh my gosh, there's so much. And I'm so glad I'm part of you guys. I'm part of it. So I'm glad to be here, and hopefully we'll see each other personally. I don't know if you guys, even to the 50th anniversary, who among you went to Okinawa June this year? No? Yeah? Anyways, so that's all I can say. You just keep on going. The mission that we have, you cannot, sometimes it's just one product, one company, and one family. And we are. Thank you so much.
Thank you, JV sir, for being here amidst all your busy schedules. While JV sir is handling more than 300,000 distributors across the world, he is the chairman of that federation over there for Enagic Global Distributors and also president of entire Philippines Enagic Distributors. That's an amazing position. And thank you, sir, for always being in.
You're welcome.
Your story is so powerful, so inspiring always, where we get to see the compassion of Enagic as a company. Otherwise, we have
Yes.
not only the philosophies of true health, true wealth, and peace of mind, but when we see compassion, this is compassion in action. When we see you, so you are so blessed, so able to watch the company spirit so closely. And in fact, we are blessed because of you. We are able to connect through you the same vision, the same spirit, and transfer the same energy to the rest of the world. Thank you, sir, for being here once again.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Gratitude. So all of you can type 333 for JV sir over here for being here on the special event 200 anniversary week of PANACEA. Now it is
Yes.
time to move forward with AVP partner Dimple Sahu all the way from Rourkela. Dimple ji, आपका sharing. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Myself, Rotarian Dimple Sahu. I am a water educator, born and brought up in Rourkela. Sir, gratitude, sir and madam, giving us the wonderful opportunity to try and contribute in making our Rourkela city a role model for creating healthy, wealthy women and children, especially along with their
श्रृंगार का
family.
सामान है छोटा छोटा सब दे दीजिए काजल
Drinking water
कंघी
literacy program that is wellness with electrolytes, restructure, hydrogen-rich drinking water. Sir, again, thank you, showing me the path to become successful in this project. I am really excited to share my experience with energy Kangen water and PANACEA system. Gratitude to both my mentors, Dr. Sashidhar Iyer, who is the first water sommelier of Asia, India, and Arundhati Iyer, the first lady of hospitality industries to be decorated with Medal of Excellence. Gratitude PANACEA system. Why gratitude to PANACEA system? When I heard Kangen for the first time, it was just an information. जब भी मुझे ये इसका बारे में पता चला, जस्ट मुझे पता चला हाँ ये हेल्दी पानी है, हेल्दी वाटर है, तो इतना, बाकी इसका बारे में बहुत कुछ जानना था लेकिन कुछ भी पता नहीं था। और बट इट वाज सो टू कंफ्यूज्ड विद डिवाइडेड ओपिनियन फ्रॉम सोशल मीडिया। डिफरेंट मीडिया से डिफरेंट बातें सुनने को मिला इसके बारे में। It would have been very easy to reject this idea, but लेकिन मैंने क्या किया, मैंने मेंटर ने मुझे एक सिस्टम दिखाया। Here comes the मैंने सिस्टम के बारे में पता चला। I started attending regularly our system session, that is Friday and Saturday session, for few weeks. I saw so many papers with result and talking positively. For example, thyroid positive, that is thyroid testimony of Suma madam, Falguni Mehta's vitiligo testimony, Hemages, diabetes, kidney transplant, blood pressure, migraine, arthritis, spondylitis, so many more testimony. It gave lot of confidence to drink the water, feel the water, and share the water. Then I expressed my own result, my husband result. ये पानी मेरे हस्बैंड को सेकंड लाइफ मिला ये पानी के वजह से। I started sharing this with my friends here, that is in Raurkela. They also feeling good and getting result. क्योंकि मैं जब भी 2021 में ये मेडिकल डिवाइस लिया था, तो मेरे हस्बैंड को ये मेडिकल डिवाइस, ये जो पानी मिला, हेल्दी पानी मिला, इसी के वजह से उनको सेकेंड लाइफ मिला। इसका बारे में मैंने सबको बताया मेरे फ्रेंड सर्कल में, और पानी भी शेयर किया सबको। 3 साल से मैंने पानी शेयर कर। They also feeling good and getting results. All this was possible because of the value systems and because of my mentors. So gratitude once again, and congratulations, PANACEA, for 200 weeks completion. And I am happy to be part of and encourage all the people to stay connected with the system for a lifetime. Only system can give a result and desire success. मैंने और कुछ नहीं किया, ये सिस्टम को फॉलो किया अभी तक जो कर रहे हो। आई एम डेडिकेटेड टू दिस KANGEN सिस्टम्स, PANACEA सिस्टम along with the KANGEN bottle. तो मैंने यही सिस्टम को फॉलो किया एंड गेट रिजल्ट्स। आप लोग भी वही सिस्टम को फॉलो कीजिए तो रिजल्ट ही मिलेगा ही। जो न्यू अभी ज्वाइन किए हैं ये सेशन में, उनके लिए मैं बता रही हूँ, बाकी सबको तो एक्सपीरियंस अपना है। तो only this much. Thank you sir, thank you gratitude, gratitude universe, gratitude sir, gratitude to all, gratitude PANACEA systems. Thank you.
Thank you, Dimple ji, for your amazing sharing. Can we all type pi in the chat box for Dimple ji for her valuable sharing about the system? And it is time for us to move on to the next ABP partner of PANACEA, Suma Gowda, all the way from Dubai. And what do we talk about Suma Gowda? इस नाम को इंट्रोडक्शन की जरूरत है क्या? I don't think so. The name needs an introduction. The Dubai mein, the moment you say Suma Gowda, the wave is created. And the wave is all about hydration revolution expert. That is a forte, that is a vision that she has taken up. A lady with no background, with no understanding of what UAE is all about, Dubai is all about. She did not know a single soul. She did not have single connect. And investing all of her body, mind, and soul, and all her lifetime earnings and savings to build up this mission of hydration revolution into UAE markets and globally. Allow me to welcome Suma Gowda. Suma, next 10 minutes all yours.
Gratitude, sir. Happy hydration, all of you. It gives me immense pleasure to be part of this celebration, first of all. So, as Shashi sir has taught us, and though I knew since more than 13 years, 15 years before meeting Shashi sir that gratitude is important, but literally understood what it can bring a change into your life. So definitely would say gratitude to the universe, my parents, and Kengen. Of course, it changed my life. So gratitude to Mr. Oshiro, and gratitude to Dr. Santosh who introduced me to this Kengen water, without which I think I would have undergone a surgery and maybe just experiencing the other complications or the side effects of it. So, whole and soul, this is my personal testimony, and there is a disclaimer. I'm so grateful to Kengen Water that only because of this, I have uh, skipped my uterus removal surgery, and I'm 95 to 97% healed from my complications of multiple fibroid. So, what not? Just looking at the presentations, I make a decision to take this beautiful, miraculous blessing that knocked my door on the second time. And I start drinking water and start experiencing the miracles. But the skeptical woman that I was before introduction of Kengen, I was unable to understand what this water is doing to my body, why I'm feeling so good, and literally seeing is believing, but I was experiencing to believe it, and that made me to seek more and more, because just that one faith, just that one trust that this water will heal me made me bring this machine home, and I will say bring this miracle home without even blinking my eyes and without even consulting anybody in that matter, whether for a second opinion or for a financial decision. But this is immense. That made me to seek what this water is doing to me, and I was directly introduced to many international platforms, and maybe the seeker in me opened up the global education to me. I've attended enough systems all over the world, whether it is an Canadian system, American system. I don't want to take the name. Many systems run by who and who leaders of the energetic. I think it was few weeks uh, when PANACEA had started its system, and I came across. And today, just looking back at it, I might have been in the 10th week or something like that when I entered. I don't really remember, but it was very few weeks. It had not completed the two digits number, that much I remember. And I never thought that literally the PANACEA will complete 200 weeks. And even I'm going to be part of this system for so long. So once I started attending the PANACEA system, I started looking at the difference in the way the knowledge was shared here. And I realized, as we say, one Kenyan blessing was enough for me to run from pillar to post for my ailments, to change the doctors, whether it is allopathy, homeopathy, or Ayurvedic. Likewise, I found that this system is enough to gain the knowledge that I'm starving for, like how this water can help. I literally, to the newcomers, I'll tell you, I have witnessed one of the most uh, stupendous, sessions of who's and who of the world in PANACEA platform. Whether it is Samtran or many names I would have rather forgotten, but these learnings, I got it from PANACEA. That was really fantabulous. And the search ended there, and I stick on to only one system, that was PANACEA system. And just by an audience. And I was so intrigued by the knowledge sharing, and especially the way when Shashi sir used to take, Shashi sir is taking nowadays, like, almost all the sessions, but at that time we had n number of panelists from all over the world. And whenever I heard Shashi sir, I was like, there is something difference in between, like amongst like what the other systems are teaching and what this system is teaching. And I was literally surprised that the system was not a closed gate system. As in energy, we know that uh, the systems are run for their team members. But here I saw so many people like me who are not from this lineage of sponsorship, but yet each and every one of us were getting the same education through this PANACEA system. And I became a part of it. And from the audience to a regular participant, a speaker, 0A to 5A. We cannot, just forget that. And always I was wondering why Shashi sir is investing so much of his efforts in making the 0As, or who are literally, because in all other systems, I saw only 6A leaders being celebrated. This was the only platform where 0A, can you imagine? They have just bought their machines and their end users, and they were being trained to be the future leaders, to understand about the water literacy. And water literacy was the first time I heard, and surely the credit goes to PANACEA. And there are many things which Dr. Shashi needs to copyright, and this water literacy is also one among them. So this beautiful system, what not it has given to each one of us. Whether we get our machines, we start drinking our water. There are times that we get beautiful results. There are times due to something like we don't get the result. Or if we are on a business mode, we don't get prospect, we don't handle objections, we don't close sales. Then, the kids come to parents, or rather mother, to what to do. And always, this is the platform where our queries or doubts get completely clear, irrespective of anyone seeking for the help. And just imagine somebody like being 24/7 into kANGEN. And in my team, I want to say the youngest member, that is Hema Modi ji from UAE. Out of her work, which is more than 12 hours, and then apart from that, she got so much of value in the system that she started attending. And by day and out, her confidence, I can see it really increasing into kANGEN. And she already helped two families. And we don't know whether these two families are going to be 200 families or 2000 families. So one system like this, which can help you also and your team members also to seek or to believe that we are not alone here in this journey, and we need not have to reinvent the wheel. Just follow the mentor and the system, and you are definitely the success is definitely with you. So I say gratitude to you, Shashi sir and Arundhati, for being, such a wonderful couple in having this system for all of us. As Shashi sir was mentioning, I still remember that Japan, it operated one railway lane because just one girl was traveling from a village to city to complete her, schooling. So that one train carried that only one passenger. That is what PANACEA system is all about. It is not about the numbers, but the quality. And without expecting anything, whatever the knowledge sharing is happening here, we cannot, all of us, we cannot just say gratitude to you, sir. But obviously, we cannot give much more than gratitude also. Lot of gratitude. Congratulations and blessing to PANACEA on completion of 200th week. And whatever I have achieved. I won't say it is small, big, or anything, but the credit, a part of the credit, if not full, I will definitely give it to PANACEA, because knowing is not doing, doing is doing, and applied knowledge is very, very important, is what the PANACEA system and my mentor has taught me. So it is not just by learning and attending the weekly sessions, but you have to apply to it, and you should be passionate about all the things. As JV Pacifico sir was mentioning, yes, those international meetings where I saw n number of testimonies, that created a vision in me that yes, this water works and we have to transform it to many people. So if not systems, how to get connected with such great leaders? And if not PANACEA, then where else? So, with this, gratitude again, and all the participants, to you also, hearty congratulations. And we are a part of a great system of kANGEN. And over to you, Shashi sir. Thank you.
Thank you, Suma. And if all of you like Suma Gowda's sharing, please type 666 in the chat box. And with this, I would like to quickly invite Hemaji for a 2-minute sharing of her experience with the system, how this system made a difference to you, Hemaji.
Gratitude to you, sir, and Aruji, both of you, and Suma and Radhika, who introduced me to this PANACEA platform and kANGEN Water. Very much satisfied and thankful to all of you for that. I have seen improvement in my sugar levels and my thyroid levels and other health issues. So look forward that I can help a few more families for the same. Thank you. Gratitude to you, sir.
Amazing, amazing, Hemaji. Now it is time to introduce to most of you or all of you, those who are here into PANACEA system, probably after 50th week or 75th week or 100th week or 125th, 150th week or 175th week or 190th week. This is the gentleman, the perfect youth icon, the PANACEA mentor, the person who's responsible for this Zoom meeting to happen. When PANACEA started, we did not know how to operate a Zoom meeting. It was during the peak of COVID times, and PANACEA chose to reach out to this young icon and youth icon and mentor of INAGIC, who is a 6A 5-2 leadership in INAGIC, who was responsible for starting off Dubai. So whatever you see today, UAE, that has happened for INAGIC, I would say more than 90-95% of the contribution belongs to this young youth icon, Hemant Kumar. And he's a Zoom wizard. He's a Zoom scientist, as we used to call him. PANACEA underwent orientation and training from him to understand how to manage Zoom meetings, how to operate Zoom meetings, how to set up technically and build this. Of course, Hemant is also responsible for launching of Nigeria and Turkey also. So you can understand a young youth icon with a huge team building globally and making a phenomenal impact in the world of INAGIC. And he is nothing less than a celebrity and a celebrated speaker and youth icon anywhere where he travels. So, Hemant Kumar, the forum is all yours for the next 10 minutes. Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you. Yes, yes, yes. Let's start with that energy. And I really want to congratulate Sashi, Aru, and all the amazing members that have really made this happen. 200 weeks, that is 4 years of non-stop education, relentless commitment, and determination to bring a difference in everyone's life. This is 4 years. Amazing. When you sent me a message that it's 200th week, I was like, what? Feels like yesterday that we were still talking about the different things in Zoom, So the 4 years now, time flies really. And can you all imagine it's been 4 years since COVID? So that shows to us that all challenges in life also will pass. Okay. Just like how we thought world is going to end and things like that, everything will pass. Okay, so just like that, but it will pass. But my question to all of you is, do you want it to just pass, or do you want to come out of it as a better version of yourself from that challenge, right? So because many times, life just happens to people, or people make things happen in life. Okay, so that is something I want to acknowledge of this platform, PANACEA platform, that regardless of what come what may, these meetings have been happening every week. I have not been able to, commit myself to these meetings, because I'm always traveling, and the times that Sashi has requested me to be online, which I want to be, but I'm traveling. The dates are all clashing always. I just came back from Nigeria, and one thing I really want to highlight from the time that I have right now is the importance of building a system towards a common goal. When everyone works towards it, creates a discipline. And the discipline, sometimes, as a single person, you may falter. But when together you're all working together, you have a responsibility. So I'm in Dubai, I live in Dubai now. So I was by the beach yesterday, and I saw a group of people on a run. Okay, they were all in a run, and my friend beside me is also a very successful leader in Enagic. I don't want to mention his name. He's a dash five, 6A3-5, and he was by my side, and he was telling me that why are they running in the group. I said, you should know this better than me, because he's ranked higher than me, right? So I told him it's because people don't run. When they run alone, they may not run far, but when you run together with a group, you go far, right? And you hold yourself accountable to even not be left behind. And I saw after the group left, I saw two people running behind slowly. Even they didn't want to be felt left out, and they were also trying to catch up with the group. So that is the power of a system, that people don't get left behind. Okay. And with Enagic, I just came back from Japan, the 50th year anniversary, and to have seen the people build this business, right? 90% of the success of Enagic is because people are following the system that is created by Mr. Oshiro. And then thanks to leaders like Sashi and Aru and all leaders here, that what you do is you try to simplify it and make it more easy for small groups to run together and create a big impact, right? So I want to share with you, I don't know if I can share my screen, if Sashi could allow me to share my screen, right? Because I have something very short in the time that I have to share with you, and to share with you the importance of systems. But before that, how many of y'all, please, can you put in the chat, which cities are you guys joining us from? Which city are you joining us from?
I
Minder,
am from
Hima,
Surat, Gujarat.
Dimple, Surat, Falgun, yes, of course. Dr. Bindu,
Hello,
Orsi,
Hemant.
hello, Falgun bhai.
I am from
Suma,
Patna.
rest of y'all are shy to come on camera.
I am from Patna.
I'm Bengaluru,
Hi, Mr. Ravinder from Patna.
I
Hi,
am from
Balu.
Patna.
All right, so I
From
think
Delhi.
Delhi, Madhulata, awesome, great.
I
I
am
see
from
some from
Raurkela,
Bangalore,
Orissa.
Orissa, Rourkela, great. And I know a lot of people joining on Facebook also. So,
Hemant, you are a
because
co-host
this
now.
meeting, I can? Okay, perfect. Thank you. So, so this is very short. I think I've created just for you guys. Okay. So, first of all, there's a lot of distraction outside in the world. Okay, a lot of distraction. Okay, but everyone started emerging because of a hope to create something for themselves and their family. So this image represents that. Okay, there's a lot of noise outside, but this small little window, kind of gives you that hope. And I want to share this with you that, with Enagic, you can really realize your dreams and transform your life. Okay, it has happened to me. It has happened to millions of people around the world. Okay, and I will tell you why it is happening because of this vision of the company. The vision of the company is to give true health to the world. Okay, not just physical health, not just body health, but true health. So some of y'all might be wondering what is true health. Some of y'all maybe it's the first time you're seeing this, I don't know, right? So true health comprises of three things. First thing is physical health. Okay, you achieve great health with our revolutionary and proven product. Okay, and when you get that benefit, what do? You want to bring it to everybody. You achieve good financial freedom. You generate an abundant source of income from our patented business model. And when you have a good physical health and financial health, what do you achieve? You achieve good peace of mind. Okay. Now, is all these three things, is it important? It is important. That is why we are all running in life, correct? Now, Enagic as a platform, this is the basis, this is the foundation of the company itself. Okay. So that you can live life on your terms with utmost peace, joy, and fulfillment. Okay. Now, some of y'all might have just achieved good physical health with the product. Okay. Some of y'all might have achieved good financial health. Okay. Right. But with Enagic, you can achieve all three. Because I see people that earn a lot of money, but they still not having peace of mind. But you ask any top leader in Enagic, right? They will be very peaceful, very calm. One of the example is in front of you, Shashi. You'll never see Shashi angry. I've never seen him angry as much as we have interacted. And same thing people tell me also, Himant, why are you so calm? Because, at the end of the day, you don't need a lot of money in life. Okay, you need a lot of money, but after that limit, okay, life becomes free actually. You're living life free. But what you do with that money you have matters. Okay. So that is why I want to introduce you to this gentleman by name Robert Kiyosaki. Okay. Some of y'all have heard of him. Who here you're hearing his name for the very first time? For the very first time. Type one in the chat. Sashi, do I have a few more minutes? Yeah, okay. I won't take more than 5
as
minutes.
long as you're there.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, no, 5 minutes. Yeah. So, who is hearing his name for the first time? I think Sashi, you will have to open up the group chat for
It's open,
people
it's open.
because people only can chat with you. Okay, all right. Okay, because I can't see what they are saying.
शशि सर एवरीवन कर दीजिए मैसेज
Okay.
Okay.
Meeting group chat. See, is it open now? We have Zoom scientist. Is it open
नो
now?
नो सर नो
Type
नो नो
करके
सर
देखो.
Not it.
See,
Yeah.
होस्ट एंड
Open,
co-host only
open, open.
only host and
Never
co-host आ रहा
mind.
है तो
Okay. How about now? I
how do we
think
change
only
it?
the
Hemant? Can
host.
you help me with that?
Okay, you only the host can do that. So
yes
you
only
click on
host
the three dots in the chat box
Okay.
and then
and make it everyone
allow everyone. Okay, we have to do a little bit.
yes
Okay, anyway, coming back to this. Okay, now I don't know if everyone
now
is
it's
there.
okay now it's okay okay fine
Now it's okay. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Thank you, Sashi. So you see, even after 200 weeks, we are learning something. Learning always stops. As long as there is life, there is learning. Okay. So never ever think that you know everything because there will always come a point where we will have to learn and grow to move to the next level. So that is why I want to share this with you a concept of how to generate cash flow and income. This is Robert Kiyosaki. So if you're hearing his name for the first time, type one because I'm more interested in the first timers. Okay, I've met him a few times. Amazing person. Okay, he has written a second book which is called Cash Flow Quadrant. In this, he talks about we all fall in any of these four categories. Okay, so of course we all know employees. Employees are those people that are working 9 to 5 and they are trying to basically what is that month month end they're waiting for their salary. If they take leave, they stop working, they don't get paid. Okay. Same thing, what happened when you're working for someone for too long, you get tired, you want to start something on your own, you become a self-employed. You employ yourself, you give yourself a job. Now, when you give yourself a job, it is one of the biggest trap actually, because you will work longer hours and still sometimes the business depends on you. If you remove yourself from the business, the money doesn't grow. Okay. The money goes down. So let me tell you something. These two boxes, your time, the amount of money that you're going to make is dependent on the time that you put into the work. Okay. And most of us, when we start the energetic business, we fall into this trap of self-employment. We start going to sell machines. We start going to do one-to-ones, try to do meetings by ourselves. And then what happens? When you stop working, the sales are not happening, and then you say, why this business is not working? But there are people on the other hand where they're getting sales month over month, sales are growing every month, they're opening up new countries. Why? Because I was also in this trap in the beginning. Okay, I was working for Amazon, I was an employee, then I started an magic business, and I was trying to do demos, meetings, and all that, try to sell. Yes, initially you will have to do all of that to learn the skills, but sooner or later you have to build a system. That brings me to the third box, which is the business owner. Okay, now everyone starts a business, but there are successful business owners and there are unsuccessful business owners. What differentiates the successful and the unsuccessful is the system. The successful ones, they have systems in place which works with or without their presence. Okay. So as a business owner, when we look at Enagic, okay, we are also independent business owners, but at the same time, we have to have systems. And that is why I want to tell you that if you don't have a system already with you, with your team, right, you can plug into a system which is already trying to help you grow. Okay. Now, because why? With or without you, this meeting has been running for last 200 weeks. Thanks to one person, okay, and two people actually, and all of you that support. Okay, that is Sashi and Aru and everyone that has supported and that has stayed with them. And also, most importantly, you have been a great contributor. I'm sure every one of you, I see you in the previous meeting, I see you now also. So that shows that you are also equal contributors. But how do you grow this? Okay, growing this is the biggest point, right? Because for you to grow this, right, you have to have other people as well follow the system. Okay. Now, when I say follow the system, what does it mean? Okay, the system works with or without you. That is what it means. So let me tell you something. Once you make a lot of money, what do? You use that money and invest. But can I tell you something? In spite of this system, like PANACEA in place, many of us sometimes we go back to this trap of the self-employment. We start doing sales one by one. When you believe in the system so much that you have to put everyone possible in this system, right? Now I've opened all my team members to be part of Sashi's system. Why? Because not Sashi's system. For me, I know Sashi, right? So make sure that you open up everybody to be a part of the system. Okay. Now, I want to tell one last thing before I close. 90% of the people are here, and 90% of the wealth is made here. So, when someone is trying to build a system and someone has a proven system already that has been running for the last 4 years, okay, what you must be doing is you must just plug in everyone into that system, promote that system as much as possible, and then you will be creating successful business and leveraging on a system. That is why leveraging on something is very important. Now, with Enagic, what we are doing, we are leveraging on a 50-year-old company to build our dreams. To build our dreams, then further you can leverage on systems like PANACEA that is there every week trying to keep people engaged. Because what happens is people come in with a lot of motivation. Motivation is like your phone battery. When the battery goes down, you have to charge your phone. Similarly, in business also, right, motivation goes down. And systems like this is what keeps your motivation up. And I think someone is okay. Yeah, systems like this is what keeps the motivation up and keeps you going. And I want to share with you last top 3 ideas in the world that will help you grow in life. Okay. So everyone, please, let's be muted. Okay. Now, first one is Murphy's Law. The more you fear something, the more it will happen. Okay. In life, best things in life is on the other side of fear. So what do I mean by that? Okay. When you let fear stop you, okay, when you let fear stop you, you're stopping life from happening to you. Okay. Like, for example, Sashi just gave an example of Suma. Suma never knew about Dubai, but she came here and she's trying to build a business here. Same thing happened to me 8.5 years back. When I came to Dubai, I didn't know anybody. Actually, I only know one person, but I came there. So the more you fear something, the more it will happen. So don't fear anything in life. Everything in life can be achieved. Everything. Let me tell you, what someone thought is impossible, someone else made it happen. They're also humans. Okay, God created all of us equal. So don't fear anything. Just run towards your dreams and goals. And let me tell you how to overcome fear. When you're given any opportunity, you look at the possibilities and positives, and you look at the negatives and weigh both of them. If the positives are more than the negatives, ignore the negatives and go and build. Go and build on your dreams. So when I went to Nigeria for the very first time, people were telling me, even today, "No, you're going to Nigeria? Oh my God, I hope everything is safe. Everything will be okay. I hope you won't get robbed or anything like that." I didn't listen to all of it. I went to Nigeria and I started building the business. Imagine if I stopped myself because of the fear, today Energic Nigeria will not have opened. Today, 99% of the sales coming from Africa is from my team. Okay. And why do I say that? Because I did not let fear to stop me. Was it a new country? I didn't know anybody. I only know one person when I went to Nigeria. But we worked hard and we made sure today, in the last 1 year since the office is open, I think close to 1,000 machines have been sold already. Okay. So why am I saying this to you? Because your life starts on the other side of fear. Don't let fear stop you. Okay. And what was my biggest motivation? My biggest motivation was, if Energic Business has given so much to me, I want to make a difference in people's life in Nigeria. And imagine today, the company has paid more than 700,000 euros of commissions in Nigeria to common people like ourselves in Nigeria. Don't you think their life has come up? 700,000, 7 lakh euros, that is. 1 euro is 100 rupees, I believe, or 80 rupees. I'm not sure. Okay. So 80 rupees, I believe. Okay. More than how many? 100,000 is how much? 100,000 is 80 lakhs, is it? Yeah. So about more than 6-7 crores of commissions has been generated to common people. And that kind of money is a lot of money for Nigerians. Okay. A lot of money. Second one, if you can write, when sometimes you have a lot of problem in your head, you think the world will end. Okay, the problems look so big. Okay, if you can write the problem down clearly, then the matter is half solved. Sometimes the problem is only in the head, but when you put it down in the paper, you detach yourself from the problem. The problem looks very simple, and you solve half of it, and the other half of it, you get the courage to go and solve it. Okay. And last but not the least, if you put information and intelligence first at all times, then money keeps coming in. Now, what is Sashi doing here? He's putting all his information and intelligence first so that you guys, all of you, can have access to it. And similarly, you can do the same thing for your people also. If you put your information and intelligence and don't let fear stop you, and you write down everything, write down your problem, right? Then you solve problems where money keeps coming in. Let me ask all of you a question. Who has more problems, a billionaire or a millionaire? Who has more problems in life? Billionaire or millionaire? Put in the chat.
Of
Thank
course,
you. A
billionaire.
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 Billionaires have more problem, right? So let me tell you something, guys, that in life, don't ask God for no problem. Ask God for more problems. Because the more bigger problems you solve, the bigger reward you will get out of it. Okay. So, and never ever think that something that has come to your life is a problem, that God is not thinking about you, because God, someone that has created us, knows what we can handle. And he'll only give to you those things that you can handle. Okay, so the only thing what you have to do is see how you can solve that problem, come out of it, because these are all laws that applies to everybody. If you believe in it or don't believe in it, it applies to everybody. Okay, so I will leave you with this thought that every opportunity that comes to you is presented to you for you to learn from it and earn from it. Okay, if you don't earn, you will learn. Okay, so but the only thing is you have to take action towards it, run towards it, and what is that? Don't stop yourself, because life is not meant to be playing small. Okay, life is meant to play big. So that's with me. Thank you so much. And if you play big, you will be rewarded here in the stage. This was the 50th year anniversary in Okinawa, Japan. And 8,000 people were there. You all work hard. Look forward to seeing you guys in the next year in this stage, so you can also grow and showcase yourself in the world stage. Thank you so much. Over to you, Sashiji. I hope I've not taken much time. Yeah, thank
That
you.
was
Yes,
brilliant
thank
and
you.
amazing. Can
Chalo.
we all gain clap, clap, clap in the chat box? Hemant was the Zoom scientist who allowed us to get the chat active again this time. So the clap, clap, clap should rain into the chat box, till the chat box with clap, clap, clap of Hemant sharing. It was one of the best pearls of wisdom that I have ever experienced and listened to in the world of Enagic. Thank you, Hemant bro. No wonder you're called the youth icon of Enagic. So we all have witnessed this, what a youth icon can deliver in just about 10 to 12 minutes of the time span that is given to him. So thank you, Hemant. Once again, would love to see you and have more of you on this platform forward. We will plan how to collaborate this in the right manner. So taking this program from here to the next level, we would like to invite one more legend, one more icon, one more mentor for PANACEA, one of the most intelligent personalities that we have here, a master coach, a mentor, and an absolute charmer, I would say. And that is Chinnappa bro, all the way from Mysuru, Bangalore to Bangalore, rocking today. Bangalore is in full power. Chinnappa, over to you.
Yeah, thank you, Shashi bro. Thanks a lot. First of all, is gratitude and thank you very much, and congratulations on completing this 200 week. As Hemant just mentioned, we just said this 200 weeks, but it is almost 4 years. We are just short of around 8 weeks to complete this 4 years. Okay, I started my journey, and kANGEN machine I picked up. It is only from the health point of it. Then later, like when I started seeing small changes, I wanted to speak to people about this. I started speaking. Then the system came in, the PANACEA system. I was very fortunate to meet up with Shashi bro on the 3rd anniversary of Anagic, which happened in Mumbai. So it was that short span wherein I was introduced to Shashi bro through my introducer, Naveen, and we just spoke. And it took us maybe around 4 weeks or 5 weeks for a system to come in place. And thanks, Shashi bro, for starting this session. And today, maybe I would say is a lot of these technical terms, like what I use, which is related to is kANGEN, like the negative water, the shape of the water is hexagonal, and how the system, the hydration part, the transportation part, and also the detoxification part. All these things I learned in this session. I just wanted to put my things across here is very simple as a lot of us we come attend the session once, twice, 3 times. The 4th time we say, oh, it's the same old kANGEN. And 99% of the people, they drop out of this. It's only those few people who stick to the system, because each session what we attend here, there's something what we carry back home. And most important is whatever we carry, as Hemant said, it has to be implemented. This is a system which is built on integrity. Okay, when I speak about as integrity, it is a selfless love offered by Shashi, well supported by all the mentors for the benefit of the seekers. So I heartily congratulate all the partners of who have stood with us and made it really big. I just wanted to share a few things like what happened with me. I had a minuscule tear that is on my knee, and this pain used to happen is very frequent, maybe like once in a month or once in 2 months. It used to come like I was supposed to undergo is a surgery, and maybe that is a time like when this Kangen came into me. So I'm not saying it because of Kangen it totally stopped. After I started drinking this Kangen water, maybe for around 3 months, I had this pain in my knee. It all happened because of the playing hockey during my school days or college days. After 3 months of using this Kangen water, it's almost like around 7 years now, that pain is not come back to me. So this gave me so much of his hopes, so that like I can speak and change the environment or the surroundings. People, there are a lot of people who are suffering. So with this water, in case like if I can be of some help to the family, why not I take that responsibility? And second part, as mentioned, it comes with as a true health. Finance is a part where like you're not running behind the money starts running behind you, provided you have as a compassion of doing the things right. Let's just educate as the people in and around us. There are so many of the people who are suffering, the near and dear ones. Let us speak to them. A lot of us, like, we fear in speaking. That is what is Murphy's law, like what Heyman mentioned. Like, what will they think about me? They will not think anything. They will never think as anything. Without me speaking to them, they definitely don't think anything. It is only in our mind. We start thinking that what will they think about me when I speak about this? Let us start speaking to people. Let them think like whatever they want. End of the day, either he buys or he doesn't buy. If it buys, it is good for him, it is good for you. If it doesn't buy, at least like he knows that you deal with this Kangen water. Maybe not today, after 6 months, after 1 year, after 5 years. Those people will definitely come back to you. So with this, I just want us to congratulate Shashi Bro, Aru, and all the partners of PANACEA who have been working relentlessly towards the success of building up as a system. Every Friday, every Saturday, the system is running. Either you're there, you're not there, the system runs. I thank Shashi Bro for accommodating me to be as a part of PANACEA. In 200 weeks, I think I've been with them for almost like around 195 weeks. And maybe like it's very rare cases like where I've missed the sessions, but most of the times I am there with us. It is really nice speaking to each one of you. I wish you, each one of you, all the very best. Do well. And believe in Kangen water. It works. Kangen is an intelligent product. It is only that like I have to start accepting it rather than questioning it. Thank you. Thanks a lot. Shashi Bro, back to you. Thank you.
Amazing. We all can type 666 for Chinnappa Bro for being here on a wonderful sharing in the 200th week. Thank you, Chinnappa Bro, to make it happen, to be present over here, that too on internet, wherever you may be. Thanks a lot for that. We appreciate that. And let us now invite another friend of ours, PANACEA mentor, PANACEA family member, I would say, a PANACEA brother, all the way from Lucknow, 685-2, founder of G 2.0 Summit, and global leader with a team of 10,000 plus into Enagic, and almost more than 8 years into Enagic. Santosh Tiwari ji from Lucknow. All the time, whenever I see him here, whenever we get to listen to him, it's a wonderful experience. Santosh ji, next 10 minutes is all yours. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sasi ji. So, thank you so much. तो मैंने अभी जस्ट ही ज्वाइन करा है. So, okay, so as I write on message that I was with doctor. So thank you for inviting me here. So I will not take much time because मुझे पता नहीं है कि क्या बोलना है. But जो ये सबसे पहले तो मैं आपको बधाई देना चाहता हूँ. I must congratulate to PANACEA S2 और खासतौर से आप और अरुंधति जी को कि जो आपने ये प्लेटफॉर्म क्रिएट किया है और जो कंटिन्यूअस आपका एफर्ट है 200 वीक. सो इट्स अ ग्रेट सेलिब्रेशन और ये बहुत ही आसान काम नहीं है इसको इतना जर्नी को कंटिन्यू रखना. एंड आई नो मैंने स्टार्ट से ही देखा है बहुत शुरुआत से कि कितना उतार चढ़ाव आया लाइक में बिजनेस में, फिर भी आपने इसको कंटिन्यू किया. तो ये जो कंसिस्टेंसी और परसिस्टेंसी है दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर सक्सेस. तो बहुत सारे लोगों में ये नहीं है. बहुत सारे लोग आज एक लेवल पे आके भी 6A 6A2 या मे बी -2 बन के भी राइट नाउ दे आर नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ दिस फैमिली कैंगन फैमिली बिकॉज वो पेशेंस और वो एक कहते हैं ना रेगुलर किसी भी चीज को लेके चलना ये आसान काम नहीं है. तो ये जो मुहिम आपने छेड़ा है और ये जो आप एक फॉर नोबल कॉज जो आपका एक मिशन है वन वर्ड वन फैमिली एंड सेल्फलेस हेल्प टू द पीपल थ्रू योर नॉलेज, जो वाटर एजुकेशन आप लोगों को दे रहे हैं वो काबिले तारीफ है और उससे बहुत सारे लोगों के लाइफ में एक बड़ा परिवर्तन आ रहा है. तो हम सबको आपसे ये प्रेरणा लेनी चाहिए कि हम क्या कंट्रीब्यूट कर सकते हैं टुवर्ड आवर इनाजिक फैमिली. वो हम सबको करना चाहिए और इस जर्नी को हमें आगे बढ़ाना चाहिए. तो इस जर्नी में हम आपके साथ हैं और हमेशा आपके साथ रहेंगे. आगे जो भी कुछ नया इनोवेशन, नई चीज़ें, कुछ भी जो हम अपने कैंगन फैमिली को दे सकते हैं वो उसके लिए आप हम लोगों को भी गाइड करें, मार्गदर्शन दें. आपके साथ हम खड़े हैं और कंधे से कंधा मिला के चलने के लिए तैयार हैं. तो बस इतना ही मैं कहना चाहूँगा बिकॉज आई एम नॉट प्रिपेयर टू टॉक टू मच. सो अगेन मैं बहुत बहुत बधाई देना चाहता हूँ आपको इस 200 वीक के लिए और मैं गॉड से यही प्रे करूँगा कि ये जर्नी चलती रहे, कारवां जुड़ता रहे और एक दिन हम सब शिखर पे मिलें. With that, thank you so much. See you at the top, guys. Thank you so much. Over to you.
Thank you, Santosh bro, for your words of wisdom. चलिए हम लोग बात आगे बढ़ाते हैं. It's time to invite a Tufan Mail or Tufan Express on this platform right now. After a long time, a tsunami, a thunderbolt, a thunderstorm, all the way from Chennai, Madan Kumar IIM. Next 5 to 7 minutes is all yours, bro. Madan Kumar.
Yeah, Sashi bro, first of all, I'm sorry, I've just traveled. It is heavy raining over here. Okay, so, and first of all, gratitude.
It has got to rain. I said thunderstorm.
Arey Bapre, of course, sure. Congratulations to all of you. We are, one world, one family, Enagic. And thanks to the platform, which is Enagic has united us. Enagic is just not a business alone. Okay, something we need to get the power of one. Okay, so we need to get united in this platform, and the utmost gratitude goes to PANACEA. Thanks to Sashi bro, who has taken a major initiative in order to keep the going journey till 200 weeks. Not a small thing, first of all. Okay, it's a highly commendable thing. Dil se shukriya that bringing the togetherness. Okay, so it is fantastic, bro. Of course, you, Aru, and everybody, especially, I would really see Santosh Tiwari ji, Chinnappa bro, Hemant. I mean, sorry if I have missed any names, especially, but all put together. Okay, so my utmost gratitude. I have learned a lot, first of all, from PANACEA. Okay, in terms of many things, and Sashi bro has been a bit of personal mentor also. He has been mentoring for most of the people, but really speaking, it is highly commendable. What we all know the power of words. Okay, if at all I have some time to share, the power of words, first of all, बहुत lightly ले लेते हैं. First of all, like हम बोलते हैं तो हो जाएगा क्या? Whether it will happen or not. But after listening to the Ho'oponopono, I would really something. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. This has been practiced by so many people, but I have first learned and heard only from our Sashi bro, first of all. Okay, and I would highly suggest that it has made a major impact, these 4 lines. Okay, whatever it is, however is the situation, we have to keep going, first of all, and of course, definitely result is for sure there. Okay, if we really connect, how to connect with higher self. So Sashi Bros, the other arena of spirituality which he is conducting. So he is not only towards the water, of course, the water education, but towards spiritual education, towards emotional education, and most of the things Sashi Bros thing is highly been commendable. Okay, I have to admit that, first of all, whatever it is, where I have gone. So it is a fantastic opportunity. Of course, we have been drinking Kangen water, and by God grace, it is doing our Shuddhikaran on a day-to-day basis, I would say. And the knowledge, again, what our PANACEA platform also gives is again highly commendable. Okay, so I would not take much time. Okay, let us keep the journey often. Okay, and we are here to, as Hemant also rightly said, that fear. Okay, we should not be. Yeah, fear is natural. We cannot eradicate fear totally, but how to overcome it? Okay, people who overcome it, and of course, we all referring problem. One thing, I also we have so much of problem. Now from Hemant also I learned. See, this is the brotherhood we have. That okay, come, problems come. Okay, what will happen if problem comes? हम लोग often बोलते हैं, okay, चलो जितना problem आ रहा है आने दो. Okay, देख लेंगे. Okay, तो क्या होगा? So we have the great learnings of Ho'oponopono here. Of course, and we have so many stalwarts over here to take with knowledge and business everything forward. And definitely this is, and we have the best direct selling industry with Enagic. And we are again, if you have seen that law of diffusion, we are just innovator stage. This is not even 0.2%. Okay, so there is a huge market. People are know that energy Kangen, no, so they know it. So there will be a day when people will call. I have received a call just with associating only with Penish. I have received a call. Okay, that are you in Kangen business? People who already bought a Kangen machine. Then also I received a call that somebody didn't give, like some situation. We have got it. So it is still a fantastic journey. People know, so many people will call because the antioxidant industry learned from Shashi bro is that it's $1 trillion industry. Only one platform we take, only of course our one feature or one of the major benefit is antioxidant. That itself will be sold. Okay, there are so many nutraceutical companies. Many things people are saying, "Ye pilo antioxidant aa jayega." Hamare paas, we are so blessed that we are having antioxidant manufactured at the comfort of our home. So we still have that. It's $1 trillion industry. Tomorrow prescription will be written that you might require this much antioxidant, and we require all of this. Okay, and alkalinity, of course, there, but antioxidant will be the major industry. We should be, as an Enagic Kangen water distributors, and even if we are product users, we should feel proud that we are consuming, by God grace, we are having a natural source of antioxidant from our drinking water. That itself is a great source. So we are blessed as the Kangen philosophy is emotional, spiritual, and financial is well taken care for any human being, this is what we require it for any human beings. And we have something which we can offer to the world and make this world a better place, especially with peace, harmony, and with a lot of abundance. Thank you, Sashi bro. Wish you all success, and I wish you everybody a lot of success. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Madan bro, for a wonderful sharing in the last moment, because today it has been spontaneous because it's celebration. So we didn't want to have a topic as a whole, and we didn't want it structured. We want to experience the emotions and feelings of the people heart to heart. So thank you, Madan bro, from wherever you are at this point of time to make it happen. Thank you. Now with this,
you are very smart to pull up people on a spontaneous way. I must admit that actually.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So from here, we have got two people whom we should not miss today. One is Amritpal ji. अगर आप share करना चाहेंगे कुछ 200th week of PANACEA, because we have been there from 0A to all those sessions, our PGAD sessions, our holistic abundance sessions. तो Amritpal ji, आप कुछ share करना चाहेंगे? और Bala, if you guys are not busy with something else, 2-3 minutes, if you want to share something, express something at this point of time. Mahima ji, if you want to share something, yeah, Bala bro, fine. You take your 2 minutes. In the meanwhile, Mahima ji, आप कुछ share करना चाहेंगे? Mahima ji.
जी थैंक यू शशि जी एंड आरू मैडम एंड मुझे तो इतना अच्छा लग रहा है सुन के सबका जो एक्सपीरियंस है मतलब मैं इतना अटेंड नहीं कर पाती हूँ बिकॉज ऑफ माय डायलिसिस आई ऑलवेज मिस इट बट टुडे as it was over by evening so I attended it इतना अच्छा लग रहा है सबका एक्सपीरियंस और मैं तो अभी इसमें मतलब राउरकेला में लगा चुकी हूँ तो उसका पानी में कंटिन्यू कर रही हूँ देखते हैं है तो मेरा रिजल्ट बहुत है अभी बाकी है
फैंटास्टिक मैम बहुत जल्दी हम लोग मिलेंगे मुलाकात करेंगे एंड वी विल टेक इट टू द नेक्स्ट लेवल आल्सो वेरी सून थैंक यू फॉर योर प्रेजेंस
ऑल द बेस्ट सबको ऑल द बेस्ट टू द पनासियम टीम एंड एवरीथिंग
Thank you. Thank you. Bala bro, if you're there, it's your turn for next 2 minutes to share something because 0825 holistic abundance, you guys have been part of this whole process. अमृतपाल जी, आप कुछ शेयर करना चाहेंगे in the meanwhile? Okay, great. Yeah, Bala bro, you can unmute yourself.
Yes, I hope I'm audible.
Yeah.
Thank you. First of all, gratitude, Dalmati, my parents, Inajik and Hironari Oshiro, and Sashi Bro and the PANACEA platform. And of course, my mentors and sponsor who introduced me to this greatest opportunity in the globe. There is a saying.
Bala bro, your audible is very low. Audio frequency.
Is it okay? Better now?
It is KANGEN 8.5.
अभी तो 9 का भी पिया हूँ मैं. It is at a full volume. Maybe I'm just keeping my earphone very closed. Maybe it was thoda dur pe tha. So, as a gesture and a courtesy and a respect, I have already given extended my gratitude to all, beginning from Almighty, my parents, and Hironari Oshiro, Enaji, my sponsors and mentors, and of course, last but never be the least, Sashi Bro and the PANACEA. So I don't have an exact track as to how long I have been associated. Definitely not the whole 200 weeks. But वो बोलता है ना रजनी का डायलॉग पे एक बोला तो 100 बार जैसा आपका सेशन एक बार अटेंड किया तो भी 200 का तो सामान होता है. And we were lucky enough to have joined you. And since then, it's a great learning platform. There is a saying that no, learning is a never-ending process. So yeah, never ever we should feel that we are overlearned or something, that whatever you have learned is useful. So there is always something to go far. And Energy is such a opportunity where probably many people are missing the fine tuning, where what not to be told or how to be told. This aspect is normally getting missed out. And the technical aspects, business aspect, it is very, very crucial, because when we are talking about the abundance, about the health, wealth, and happiness, certainly we need to just address all the point in a very, very clear manner, so that it is more of giving the inspiration to the सामने वाले का ऐसा कुछ महसूस देना पड़ता है कि अरे यार ये बंदा जो बोल रहा है, forget about the company and other thing, ये बंदा खुद ही तो himself is a testimony for us to just join him. Like that should be the aura, or that should be the vibration that we should be. And I can say very much that by having associated ourselves with this platform, definitely whichever the session we could be part of it, some other new learning on every occasion. Like, so these are some of the great particles with which we can just fine tune ourselves. So these are all some of the nitty gritties, some of the fine tunings. So it cannot be denied. So certainly it's one opportunity for me to also probably congratulate you, Shashi Bro, for your excellent research oriented stuff that has actually brought you a doctorate. That probably I don't think anybody have thought about even giving their insights towards हम लोग को doctorate करना पड़ेगा पानी पे, ऐसा level पे कोई सोचता तो नहीं है. And you have just been an exceptional personality in this, and you are traveling across and you are meeting so big personalities and then platforms just to give the insights and then education part, and ultimately that has brought you this elite status. And no, definitely it is a proud moment for us to say wherever we go to say that no, yeah, I am a brother of Shashi. No, it's not a simple thing that no, certainly it is. I can very proudly say wherever I go. So definitely no, udhar bhi to it's a sales tools for me to just pitch like if somebody had seen you in some of the platforms, if I just use your name, that itself is an endorsement for me. Yeah, बंदा तो फिर उसका तो थोड़ा सा असर तो पड़ेगा ही इनको भी. So definitely ये तो आदमी तो कम नहीं होगा करके तो definitely that is a great credit of having associated with good personalities. And definitely as the saying goes, you get the average out of 5 people. All the time it is our choice to just be with such a group. Apart from this great platform today, we could just see the world leaders, JV Pacifico, yeah, whoever it is, and even was nice to see him. And I know it is a great happiness, like the moment. Of course, I also might miss some names, but certainly we have been meeting on a very regular mode to just see Santosh Tiwari ho, yeah, Mara Falgun Mehta ji ho, Madan. And Madan, I just was inspired. Despite the rains, he just was ensuring himself that on the just given moment, we should come on the frame. Incidentally, when the session started, actually, I was in drive and it took some time to reach my pavilion. And of course, I had some in between thing. That's why I was off the video. So it's all the time very happy feel to be there in the camera. Good to see the good old friends. I've been getting some messages from some of our PGAT members also. Bala sir, nice to see you. So that's a great opportunity. It is feeling good is something amazing. And what I can say, like simple thanks and lot of gratitude to also give me a small time to just be in this elite 200 week presentation. And of course, the moment I say 200 assignments started, it's not 1 year, 2 year, it's not, or rather it will not be 1 month, 2 months or something. 52 into 4, 208. I don't think I have no words to express. Consistency is something amazing. And that is where you truly stand for. And this need a lot of commitment. And this is an inspiration to we people that know we should also stay committed to this great platform, because as even that CEO says, Hironari, forget about the money. Money is a byproduct here. There are nobody to just give the education to the undertrodden, deprived, be it wealth or health or whatever. Like it is a great platform and opportunity for us, the true ambassadors of Vinayak, to just take this forward. And really, I'm getting goosebumps. And thank you once again, Sashi bro, Aru, and all the founder members and all the team members of PGAT Time. And morning, we are done early morning sessions also. Good to see many such people here. And once again, with a lot of happiness and thanks to you and this platform to have given me an opportunity to share my little bit of thoughts. Thanks a lot. Gratitude.
Thank you, Bala bro, for an amazing sharing, though it was a 8.5 pH sharing, not 9.5 pH. So next time we will have your 9.5 pH volume also. Thanks a lot. And with this, आज के शाम का the most important message that we wanted to deliver here, it is not just about 200 weeks of PANACEA. Okay, it is not about a system, okay, that exists, and it is not about ownership of system. It is not about gratitude to Shashiji or Arundhati ji or the rest of the world. It is gratitude and celebration to each one of us. Now, what is the importance of a system? Let me share with you all. Okay, this is the story of a young man with big dreams. He wanted to accomplish a lot of things. आंखों में बहुत सारे सपने थे, बड़े-बड़े dreams थे. He wanted to accomplish that. At a very young age, he was talented, he was skilled, he was brilliant, and he started running towards his dreams. And everybody used to adore him, love him, praise him, appreciate him. कहीं भी जाओ तो उसको नाम से बुला के. He was very popular, and he started chasing his dreams at a very young age. But along the way, there came a time when he suffered huge losses. There was an economic downtrend, there was a financial collapse, there was an emotional collapse, there was a career collapse. Everything went so terrible and so bad for this gentleman that he was on the verge of committing suicide. So he was trying to find ways and means to commit suicide. Okay, that was the situation. And while trying to commit suicide, before making that final attempt, kaise marna hai, before deciding how to die, he came and sat below a tree. He was tired, exhausted out of all the pressures, all the tensions, all the financial burdens and loads, all the situations, paristhiti. It was so much of a pressure, he couldn't put it on his head anymore. And he said, it is better that I end my life. And when he sits below a tree for 5 minutes, and then he's trying to recollect his life, what he accomplished in life, how he started his life, Zindagi ki shuruaat kahan se hui, and what he wanted to achieve, how he did all intellectual things, how he did all financial things, how he transacted, how he met people, how he met legends, all the story, flashback, everything was coming to his mind. And of flashback, when it was about to end, it also came to his mind that, oh, I lost so much. Now I am in debts. Now life is that of, a bankruptcy. Life is that of a collapse. Life is that of all the negative things, probably parameters around it. So that, yes, this life has to end here. I cannot take it anymore and I have to end my life. At that point of time, suddenly, an old man, okay, who's double his age, he comes that he's wearing a blazer, okay, which is outdated. And, at the age of 75, 80, probably he's messed up and looks like a cynic. Aage baaju mein baithta hai, looks at this young man, frustrated, about to die. And he says, hey, young man, what's up? What's wrong with you? So this man gets frustrated. The young man says, Are tumko kya pata? What do you know about my life? I'm about to end my life. It's just about few more minutes before I close my eyes. I'm going to hang myself from the branch of this tree. I'm contemplating preparing myself to die. And this old man asks him, hey, guy, dude, what's wrong with you? What's your problem? Tell me, I can solve your problem. So he says, what problem you can solve? I need $5 million. Now this old man looks at the young man and says, for $5 million, you want to end your life? Is that all about your life? Summary of your life? So he says, okay, he puts his hands into his pocket, picks up a checkbook and signs a blank check, and gives that blank check to this young man and says, go, take back your life. Okay, you don't have to die for $5 million because there are much bigger problems in the world to be solved than $5 million. Now this guy's amazed, surprised. He didn't expect something like this to happen. Some stranger, some old man in a blazer, putting his hands into the pocket, removing a check, writing $5 million blank check, and gives it to the young man and says, go back. He says, I can't pay you. So he says, young man, I didn't ask you for any refund or repayment of this. You take it and leave it. That's the end of the story. I don't even want to know who you are, and you need not know who I am. But when he sees that signature on the checkbook, he sees the signature is mentioned as Rockefeller. Okay. Now, for those of you who are hearing this name for the first time, please type on Google Rockefeller. You will know the history of Rockefeller. In fact, the entire healthcare industry, the medical fraternity, the research that we are talking of belongs to the Rockefeller Foundation. He was once upon a time one of the richest personalities of the entire USA at a very young age. Okay, he was a multi-billionaire by the age of 50. So the moment he sees that signature of Rockefeller, this young man gets the belief system that this check will get honored. Okay, so he carries that check, cancels his program to die or commit suicide, goes back home walking. Now, while going back home with the relief that he found a solution to all his problems of lifetime, okay, and the future, he said, I can start a great future ahead. And then with this positivity, while he's going back, traveling back to his home, lot of positive thoughts start happening because he believed, okay, now I got $5 million. My debts are released and finished off. Now I have a source, I have a solution, I have an answer to handle every crisis. And now my future is bright. Now I'll invent this, I will do that, I'll make fortunes out of this, fortunes out of that. Now he's full of only positive thoughts all along the way while returning back from a suicide mission back to home. So by the time he reaches home with so much of positive, emotions and thoughts and feelings, he says, why do I need this $5 million when I have so much of ideas which can give me instant support system, which can make me financially self-reliant and independent within the next 24 hours. And believe me what? He decides that he's not going to use this check or deposit this check. Because now he's a confident man who has released all those blockages, all those ideas that were deeply compressed inside him because of the circumstances, which he was not able to figure out how to come out of the challenges. So he contemplated a suicide. But only the mere thought of a check worth $5 million, the mere thought of a backup in his life, oh, I have somebody who cares for my life, I have somebody who cares for my problems, I have somebody who's willing to recognize me as an important person in the universe, who's capable of delivering something phenomenal. Only with this thought. Imagine he had not encashed that $5 million check, just that, main hoon na, I am there now. When you get that moral support, what a person can accomplish from suicide to a great legendary life ahead. And this person, without using that check, goes on to make his $1 million fortunes again and rebuild his life. And then he decides to give back that check to Rockefeller. So he goes, he doesn't have his phone number, he doesn't have his address, he doesn't have his locations. He says, how do I get this man in life back? And said thank you to him for being a moral support at that point of time to trigger that positive emotion and thought when he felt life was hopeless. Somebody gave a hope. Sab theek ho jayega. It is not worth ending your life. Now he goes to the same place, the same tree under which he was sitting and contemplating suicide, expecting that this gentleman would appear, out of the blues. And while he's sitting, he's asking every stranger next that, did you see that man in a blazer, a suited, old man? He's a Rockefeller, the richest man of USA, blah, 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 blah. And then he sees an ambulance, okay, coming from that. And the ambulance belongs to a mental hospital, okay. And then all these wardens, the, attendants, they come with a stretcher, and from nowhere, they bring this man in the blazer and put him into the ambulance. And this young man is surprised that these mental hospital guys are putting this man into a stretcher and into the ambulance and taking him to mental hospital. And when he inquires, he comes to know that actually this person is not Rockefeller. He's only a mad person, insane person. And he believes he's Rockefeller. And he's issuing checks to people like that out of the blues. Now the moral of the story for you guys to take away, to take back home tonight. This is what a system can do to you. When all your wisdom is collapsing, when all your resources are collapsing, when all your confidence is collapsing, when all your skills are going dormant, when you feel a need for a moral support, a physical support, a mental support, an emotional support, a social, spiritual support, or a financial support. This is what a system can do. It can strengthen you, the belief system that somebody cares for me. That is what PANACEA is all about. One world, one family, Inagic. To any genuine seeker who has lost his way in life, can find a way in life if he becomes part of the system. So with this, we take this story forward. Agar aapko ye story acha laga ho, if it makes sense to you, probably you should type 777 in the chat box, because if you thought the best has already arrived, the best is yet to come. So the best is yet to come. How many of you today on this platform feel, yes, you want wellness in life? Wellness can be for a physical wellness. Wellness can be a disease-free life. Wellness can be a emotional wellness. Wellness can be a financial wellness, a social, spiritual wellness. It could be anything. If you want any kind of a wellness, in your life. Today we are going to present to you the best of the best, a wellness genie all the way from Canada, who's an Ayurveda specialist, who's a constitution specialist, who's the director of Ayurveda in entire Canada, who's director for communications for the entire Ayurvedic mission and purpose over there, who has a legal background and who is also a wellness genie. So, Ursi, the time is all yours, the platform is all yours, and do not shut down yourself at the end of the session, because the climax, we are going to make a big announcement at the end of the session. Until then, for next 5 to 7 minutes, Ursi, it's all yours. Thank you.
Oh, well, thank you so much for this stellar introduction. And I will do my very best to live up to this with you guys all. And so today I just want to share with you a little bit of my story and how I found an unspeakable empowerment in my life with water, with structured water, with ionized water, and how that propelled me to really levels beyond understanding to impact the collective consciousness. So talking about one family, talking about liaising communities and cultures and countries and peoples and continents, which is how I'm finding myself in this Zoom room with all of you beautiful people. So many years ago, when I was in law and served about 22 years as a certified legal consultant here in Canada, I found myself in a very bad place health-wise. And so one day I had a piece of walnut and I reacted very adversely. I had a major anaphylactic attack and I had to be resuscitated in my house in Toronto. And that was about 17 years ago. And that propelled my whole life to a very different trajectory. I had to obviously go and start with the doctor's offices. They never knew how to help me. I ended up at a naturopathic line where I certainly have learned a lot about my health, but I also have left massive amount of money, almost $13,000 in 2 years at this naturopath's office, until one day someone introduced me to the kANGEN technology and the kANGEN project. One of the reasons why people love my story across the board and internationally, as I speak very many times as I'm able about water and my story, is because I have had a twofold success. Firstly, I was absolutely depleted. I was depleted as a woman, as a businesswoman, as a mother. I was emotionally, physically, mentally, completely drained. Nobody is able to help me in the allopathic system. So now what am I going to do? I have always been an entrepreneur. I've always traded my time for money, I also might say. So as very well as Hemant explained it to you guys here, when you're self-employed, you only can do that much, you know. So where is the end of that? Where is your work-life health balance? So eventually one day when someone introduced me to this technology, within 1 week of me drinking this water, all of my major health issues, 20 years of allergies, anaphylactic attacks, eventually massive panic attacks that I used to have in those days, were all resolved. So this is, on the one end, already a huge win. So I decided I'm going to buy this technology. At which time I went home excitedly and told my husband, this is the solution. I'm going to go for this unit and it's going to change my life. And I also will perhaps maybe do this as a business, which can get me out of law. And my husband said, are you crazy? This is a $5,000 thing. Or have you even done research? You don't even know what you're talking about. And that day, my dear friends, I actually cried at home thinking, oh my God, maybe I should do research. Well, I did. And as a legal professional, I took 9 months of massive amount of research. I have looked into everything. I turned every rock that you could possibly imagine. By the time I ended up deciding and making the best decision of my life. Now, that was 10 years ago, as I have entered the world of Enagic. And let me just say this. Today, 10 years later, I absolutely am almost unable to put it into words how my life up-leveled, how with that I have been able to change so many people's and families' lives. And I only just can encourage you to never give up. I ended up organically growing an international business. I ended up organically growing an international community around me. Today, as I sit in front of you, especially you guys in India, I am an Ayurveda health counselor. I am currently studying to become an Ayurvedic doctor. I am sitting on the board of Ayurveda Association of Canada as their communications and PR director. And I have been able to really convey the messages of water. And for one moment, I want to actually approach this from a very different angle to you guys. And if you really want to change the world, if you want to really change the collective consciousness, then water is your best element to work with. It's the cohesive energy. It's the energy that is your transmission fluid, the water that is going and running through your system is what's going to bring prana to another level, a heightened level, where you will be really not just able to change your life, but impact your communities throughout your local areas. And then that'll trickle down to your entire world will be changing with this business. I honestly can tell you my life now is in such balance. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful for you, Dr. Shashi, Madam Aru, who are not only my colleagues in this mission and on this major dharma we have, but also have become friends. And so the story goes on after 10 years of me being with Enagic, you guys. There's not one single moment less I'm excited today than 10 years ago. In fact, I'm just getting more and more and more and more excited where water will take us. Structured water, ionized water will be the vehicle of the 21st century. Hydrogen and ionized and structured water will completely upgrade your biofield, your physical body, your emotional body, and most importantly, your karmic body. Your bio-spiritual legacy is the greatest legacy that you can pass on to your children. And that is how, in fact, we can really, truly change us human beings so that we really work together as one and not against one another, no matter where you're from, no matter where and what your background is in this vessel. We can actually really move the collective consciousness to a much higher platform. Thank you so much, you guys. And I hope that we can work toward a one goal and a one purpose in the future. Water education is where it's at. Don't ever be shy to tell anybody about it. They may not hear you today, but they will actually remember you with time. So just keep spreading the messages across the globe without, just be relentless at it. This is the most important message that you can give to people. And this is why we understood in thousands of years of history how we understood water's powers, how waters actually in many countries are depicted as a plural, not water, but waters. It's got a spiritual power to it. And if you really want to do spiritual work, then you have to make sure that your body and mind are correlating and harmonized together so that you can really bring those three bodies and change your world as you know it. All right.
Thank you.
Thank you.
That was a wonderful sharing. All of you can type blessings, blessings, blessings to the wellness journey, all the way from Canada or say. And it is now time to make that special announcement on this platform as a takeaway from the 200th week. So very soon we are about to witness and we are bringing forth on this platform a collaboration between PANACEA H2O Gold. After 200 weeks, the journey continues. We have PANACEA Wellness Journey coming soon, a collaboration between wellness specialization and expertise from Canada, Orisi, and PANACEA. We are collaborating together to give an out-and-out therapeutic wellness consultancy on a full-fledged basis. So people, so far, they are used to only water literacy and water education. But now we are going to take PANACEA to the next level as wellness consultants in every format. It is going to be very structured and it comes with a backup and experience of almost 35, 40 years of Odyssey. And also we blended with PANACEA H2O Wellness with hydrogen-rich water expertise. We blend expertise of hospitality industry to support this whole association and venture. And if you all love it, you can type blessings, blessings, blessings for this collaboration. And we will come with a lot of details about how we all can experience wellness and well-being for our future generations, our existing family members, and the whole of the humanity as a whole. So with this, we would recommend all of you to come on video so that we can have a screenshot with all of you on this memorable occasion and we stay in touch further. But tomorrow we are not going to have a session. Now 201st week session, the journey is going to be different for PANACEA from here on. We will make special announcements how we are going to move forward with PANACEA at a wellness level, at a therapeutic level, at a consultancy level, at a medical level, and also in various other dimensions. With this, thank you, Orsi, for blessing us, for making a decision to collaborate with PANACEA for this part of the world, entire Asian community towards wellness. So we appreciate your presence here. We need blessings from each one of you. And Shivratri, thank you, gratitude once again from this platform for being here. And we look forward to bringing more value for future forward. So thank you, guys. God bless. Thank you. Blessings, blessings, blessings. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have you taken the screenshot? Balabro Specialist Madan, screenshots?
Taken, sir.
Oh, okay, great. Thanks a lot.
Thanks.
sir. Gratitude.